your love, girl, there's no more. Tell me what you been playing. Oh, and I know you don't want nobody else. No, no, no.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Janae.
And your main man, Flav.
And we're back with another banger for you guys.
So we back again with another month with one of our top tier patrons requesting for us to listen to a new album. So shout out to Kaz. This month he has us listening to our first time listening to a Maxwell album. I know a lot of music by him, but I mean a lot of time, well, obviously music like this was coming out before we were born to begin with. So the albums would have been something that kind of felt more in our parents' time and stuff that they would have listened to. But we're listening to an album called Urban Hang Sweet. Last month we did the Jodeci album, and the reason he recommended this one was because he said this follows like a romantic story narrative. So he wanted to hear our thoughts on it and what we thought about this album.
I love that.
I never, I'm trying to think. I know a lot of music from him, but I'm trying to think if I ever listened to anything from him. I don't think so.
Me either.
No, right?
Yeah.
But I do know his voice is crazy. So I'm excited to hear what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I don't really got too much to say. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm happy that they got us listening to more R&B stuff. Because it give a chance for you to be in these videos more too.
I know, I love reacting to the R&B stuff.
But we ain't gonna talk too much. Without further ado, we're gonna get right into the reaction. I can see, because this like listening to, well, yeah, jazz music, of course, but it's like listening to watching a movie like a Brown Sugar type of era. Yeah. That was like the early 2000s, but more so the late 90s type of energy, where let's say you're watching something like, I'm trying to think of a good example of it. Brown Sugar is one of my favorite examples But movies like that where you can see like a black love story that take place in like a big city living type of situation.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Because it did have a real urban sound to it. I like that it was jazz, but it felt authentically black at the same time.
Yeah, I love like the feeling of it.
Yeah. It felt like literally a love story in the inner city.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like to me at
I
least.
love that. I agree.
Like I hear like you remember back when people used to dress with the big afros, not way back in the 70s, but I'm talking about the aesthetic of like the late 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
It feels
like.
that way.
Yeah, I love that.
No, I'm excited to hear this one actually, because I want to hear what the songs will be about in this.
Me too.
You ready?
Yeah.
I guess it never was the way I thought it was. I say this only just because you never came to love. I guess it was so. Guess that's how the story goes. You didn't dig my flow. You didn't dig my flow. But you're still welcome. You're welcome, babe. You're welcome to me. Welcome. Anytime you want, I'll always be there. Anytime you want some, you're welcome, babe. You're welcome to me. Make yourself at home, 'cause you're welcome. Welcome. Tonight will make one week. Tonight's the anniversary. And if you don't talk to me, tomorrow will never be. But you're still welcome. You're welcome, babe. You're welcome to me. Welcome. Anytime you want, I'll always be there. Anytime you want some, you're welcome, babe. You're welcome to me. Make yourself at home, 'cause you're welcome.
I like this.
Me too.
Everything, nothing. 6 in the evening, everything's still the same. Hey, wish you knew. I just wish that you knew.
Come on, yeah.
Be like a mother loves a child.
Neo soul is not easy to make.
Running wild inside my sophisticated style. Check my dictionary.
I love how smooth the music is. shop music. I like music that can play real good in the background, even if you're not listening to it.
Yes.
Like this, the type of music you can clean your house to.
Nah, for real. Great. I love the backgrounds in that song.
He killed
it. Was so smooth.
I don't even feel like going into listening to somebody like Maxwell. You gotta, you know, my rule is when it comes to like pure singers, I don't judge singing as a metric.
Yeah, no.
That's something that I already expected to be the highest level.
Yeah.
What I do like about it though, really quick, and I'm sure you'll agree with it, I like the fact that it's telling a story about kind of like a chasing of love instead of like a romantic story.
Yeah.
It seemed like a situation where he might be dealing with a woman that's not emotionally available. You know, for whatever reason it might be, it could be the way she grew up or past relationships and not having trust for men, but it's somebody that he's prepared to give his entire love to.
Yeah.
But because of her apprehension, it makes it hard for her to give all back to him.
Right.
But it's I think we can make it romantic in that way is because even though he knows that she's not willing to give everything to him, he's not pulling back though.
Yeah.
Because I think reciprocity is important. You should want somebody to care the way that you care. But sometimes you got to understand that you got to allow people time to get there as well.
That's true. That's so true.
It's not really an interesting love story if it was easy from the beginning.
That's true.
I think it'll make for like a better presentation if it was something that y'all had to go through highs and lows to be able to find each other.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm
realistic.
saying? Like when you think of the sister and Boris Kojo on Family Reunion, the bus driver and the sister.
Yeah, he was like.
He was very like.
He wanted her.
Bro,
he showed her that.
Exactly. He was asking her on a date on a bus.
Right.
Like in front of the entire bus of people. It's not more of a romantic gesture than that.
That's stuff that you're gonna remember forever.
Exactly. But because of everything that she went through, she wasn't willing to.
Right.
She had 2 kids and both her kids' dads left her.
Right. So,
and on top of what she went through as a kid. So that's why I said this is that type of music.
Right.
And it reminds me of them because with him being a painter and her being a poet, how she was sharing her story and he described it through his art.
Yeah.
I feel like this is that type of music. He's chasing love that's not willing to love him back right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that could lead to either them making it and it becoming a great story, or he could end up getting his heart broken.
That's true too.
Because he putting it all on the line, but he's saying, you know, he basically telling her, even though I know you don't feel the same way about me or you're not willing to show it, you can always just show up whenever you want to. You're always welcome in my life whenever you're ready. That can be dangerous to somebody who's not willing to ever give you what you're looking for.
Yeah, that could definitely be dangerous on the other side of
Exactly.
it.
Because the romantic part of your brain wanted it to be a fairy tale, but not everybody's situation is that. It's real life.
Right, it's not a fairy tale.
Yeah, some people tell you who they are from the beginning.
That's true.
All right, this one is something. Well, did you have anything else you wanted to say to that?
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's how I feel like it's going.
Oh, 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 oh. Lay back, chin in my flow. Oh, 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 oh. All I wanna know is if it's cool. We can do a little something, a little something, something. Let me groove with you, oh baby.
I heard this hook before.
Even though she pays me no attention, all I wanna show is my affection.
That nigga sound good too.
Lose myself inside her ebony, but she ain't even checking me. Oh, yeah, that's cool, babe. We can do a little something, a little something, something. With you, oh baby, so we can kick a little something, something. Honey, do you sugar chocolate something? Yeah. Sister with a certain something, something.
Oh, I love this one.
Flavor with a cocoa kind of flow. Oh, baby, baby, act like you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, if it's cool, baby, I wanna ride. Oh, R-O-C-K with you, baby.
great song.
Yes.
I think the only thing I will say, what makes it so romantic is, what makes it rare is the fact that this is a man that's willing to be patient. That's the most romantic aspect of the music, I think. And it's not that it's true or anything like that, but when you look at media or when you look at movies, they always promote men to be overly sexualized with every situation, to the point where they basically convince themselves that if a woman's not willing to give you everything she has in the beginning, she wasted your time.
Exactly.
I like the fact that this is the type of music to make a woman comfortable enough to know that it is men out there that are willing to not think with their dick, or not willing to just allow wanting to have sex with you to be the main reason that they're pursuing you.
I agree with that.
Because you always hear relationships where people say, when you courting somebody, that's when you're the most excited about your relationship.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that he's allowing her to grow into a better person instead of rushing her along the way.
I love that.
It's more sweet. Like leading with the if you ready or when you ready to.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I think that's cool, because it's rare that you see Black relationships promoted in a positive way.
That's so true.
But I feel like that's the allure.
Yeah, that's true too.
No, go ahead. What you was about to say?
People love the toxic.
I think that's only because that's all we see.
That's true. We barely see, like you said, like positivity in Black relationships. It's always toxic.
And I feel like sometimes the culture we adopt stuff is something that a toxic relationship knows no color.
Right.
That's something that isn't everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think if there's something that's all that you experience, when you can relate to music, you feel it more. So I don't think people like toxic music. It just reminds them of their life.
Right.
But when you listen to music like this, it's unfamiliar. So a lot of people will say it's boring or it's slow or he is simp or shit like that.
Right.
I think we got to a weird point that being patient and loving somebody thoroughly is called corny.
Yeah, of course.
Like you treating your wife well, or you thinking of them first, they call you a simp.
So you must got something to hide because
if you just exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's what make it fire. It's just showing patience because she's not ready, obviously.
Right.
Like,
He's okay with that.
Go ahead. No, you was about to say something. I was saying, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying like he's okay with that, which is a good thing. You shouldn't rush anybody.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's like a middle ground. You can't rush people, but you got to give people a healthy push too.
Yeah. Because
it's easy to stay stuck in whoever you are. Like whatever you're familiar with is easy to stay there, but you got to be able to push them along the way sometimes. And music like this, like for example, somebody who's really I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. Somebody who's stuck in their ways and they don't see no other perspective outside of their own, even a little push like this is too much to them.
That's true.
But making music like this and letting them know, look, it's cool whenever you're ready. To them, and they brain it like, I'm not going to ever be ready. I wish you leave me alone.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of relative. People be like, you can't rush them. But to somebody who feels that way, everything is being rushed. Because you challenging their belief system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how people get angry when you push against that boundary a little bit?
Yeah.
So I just like the fact that even though he doing the right thing, he's persistent, but not being overbearing.
Right. There's definitely a balance.
And he's not telling her, like, well, we can, whenever you're ready to fuck, we can fuck. He's not saying that.
Right. Whenever you're ready to just
open your heart up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really do like that.
I love that too.
That beat's crazy from the first second.
Yes.
rhythm inside. You made me feel good and feel nice and feel love. Gave me paradise. So shouldn't I realize you're the highest of the high? If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder.
You ever heard that hook before?
This sound kind of
Yeah, I know this hook.
Shouldn't I realize? Shouldn't I realize? You're the highest of the high. Oh, if you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder.
That's so crazy.
I love this.
That shit
So
crazy.
tell me how long. How long's gonna take until you speak, babe? 'Cause I can't live my life without you.
Crazy.
Yes, exactly. Nigga.
Crazy.
You gave me the feeling in my life. So shouldn't I realize? Oh, you're the highest of the high. Oh, if you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. Shouldn't I realize? Shouldn't I realize? You're the highest of the high. That you're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder.
Nigga, he's wrong.
Shouldn't I realize? You're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. Don't ever wonder.
This R&B right here.
Never question me. Don't ever wonder. Without you, there's no never wonder. Don't ever wonder. Can't you see? Never wonder. Can't you see? Never wonder.
Banger.
That shit.
That was
That's a
amazing.
classic. The first time you hear it. You know songs that like they're classic the very first time you hear it?
Yes.
That's a classic.
That's one of those.
That's a classic, bro.
Yes. And that song does sound familiar. I feel like I've heard it in the background of movies.
Definitely, that's what I'm saying. Well, for me, listening to Maxwell remind me of growing up around Vera because when I was a kid, you know how much I love Pretty Wings by him.
Yeah.
And I got core memories of family members that make me happy, but it make me emotional. Because I don't have a lot of them, but I got like very, you know, those core memories where you like, damn, that was a good time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think, well, what were you going to say first? If you were about to say something.
No.
I think just to add another layer to the last one, what's really dope about this song is, fuck the song. What's really cool about this album is this is a black man that's going against all of the, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. He basically going against everything that is instilled in us when we're young. I feel like the toxic masculinity that's pushed on black men is different than it is from every other little boy growing up.
Yeah.
We are more so grown up. I mean, we are more so raised to not be overly emotional. That's how boys are raised in general. But black men in general aren't raised to trust their feelings.
That's true.
They are always raised, not even trust logic. They just raised to just put your head down and work as hard as possible.
Right.
And don't pick your head up until you get where you want to go. Whoever you meet along the way that want to latch on to it, allow them to. But if they don't, fuck them.
Right.
That's how black men are raised a lot of the time. We never really taught to embrace the more soft side of yourself.
That's true.
I won't go as far as to say the feminine side, but like the part of yourself that's in tune with your emotions, that's willing to trust life however it come.
Yeah, I agree.
So to have a black man that's coming from this narrative of trusting his heart, that's a rare thing in itself, because some of us, like I said, we get so caught up in, if I don't get what I want, then I'm going to just move on.
Right. That's
if
so
you don't
true.
want me, there's a million bitches waiting for me. That's how black men are raised.
Yeah.
But he coming from the perspective of, the way that you make me feel, I know that whatever is meant to be between us is waiting for me as long as I'm persistent.
Yeah.
As long as I'm patient with the fact that I know you are a lot better than you give me yourself credit for, we'll get there eventually. So he's saying, you made me feel this way about myself and you opened up a feeling that I didn't have before. I'm going to trust that path wherever we take it, even if it's hard.
Right.
But I like the fact that outside of just being patient and waiting, he's also giving her affirmations as well, to let her know that you're a lot more than you give me yourself credit for. Mm-hmm. Like, if you just allow yourself to just let go and trust me, it's going to be fine.
It's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? That's different from a black man. This is different for us.
That's definitely different. That's very different.
It's like, it's different layers to R&B. You got begging R&B, and then you got aggressive R&B, but then you got that neo-soul middle ground right here. Mm-hmm. Whereas you're not kissing their ass, but you letting them know that I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, I feel
That's
like.
super beautiful. I love that.
Maybe that's why I don't understand people who don't like R&B, because it's so passionate. Everything about it is genuine.
Yeah, that's like, it goes back to what you were saying. People don't experience that. So when they hear it, it's just like, whatever. I don't want to hear that soft shit. Like,
right. And we're in a completely different time now, because a lot of women these days don't want to hear R&B, period.
That's true. Cause I feel like it just goes hand in hand.
Exactly.
Like, you know?
As time is going on, I think, I won't say men have gotten worse, but I think the relationship dynamic has fallen farther by the wayside than it's ever been.
Yeah.
So nowadays, people are just together. They're not in love anymore.
Exactly. They feed off each other. One person's not begging or giving love, so the other person's just like,
I don't give a fuck either.
Whatever.
This is the black couple I envision when I think of this album is with the most beautiful aspect of it. It's like watching those old black movies where it's like they got the real baggy clothes on. Like I can see like the sweater and the baggy ass jeans, and they dancing to vinyls in the middle of their living room.
Yeah.
This reminds me of those type of movies. You know what I mean? It's beautiful.
That's the love that you want. Like you see,
pray for it.
Like, wow, I deserve that type.
Definitely.
Of love.
And I deserve to have it with the people I want to be with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that it's not fairy tale, because you know that's how I like to write my music.
Yeah.
It's writing the fact that even when you give somebody all the love that you have, that doesn't mean that they'll be ready as soon as you snap your fingers. You got to be willing to give them time and just uplift them from the outside.
Yeah.
You did that for me, because when we met each other, I didn't want to do the whole, but you gave me time to find my way. So I respect this dynamic, and maybe we like it more because that's how our story was.
That's true.
We didn't rush into being together. We were literally just best friends for a long time and figured it out.
Yeah.
So maybe this just make more sense for us specifically.
It do.
I really think this is great. I would say I like this better than the Jodeci album already because it's more focused.
Yeah, I agree. It's a different vibe.
It's like I enjoyed that album a lot for what it was. But this, I like the narrative that it's painting. It's beautiful for our people.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I like about it. This is real soul music.
I love this.
Did you have anything else to add?
No, I agree. Like everything we were saying is like spot on.
Oh yeah, we killing this.
Yeah, for
Y'all,
real.
I appreciate what I like about Kaz though. He always recommend
Great stuff.
very good music.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Very-
Shout out to you.
That's my man. Very good black music though. That's the beautiful part.
Yeah.
The last thing I do want to say before we move on is this is coming from this past year. I've gotten immersed in so many different types of music. I've listened to every type of artist. So to listen to the lyricism of that type of music versus this, people try to act like white music or predominantly white supported music, because there's no such thing as white music.
Right.
Everything that they do comes from us.
Yeah.
But I talk about that in them videos.
Yeah.
Black people have encouraged every type of music, number one. But what I will say is they act like that's the upper echelon of what music is supposed to be. And I think that music is really good, but I don't believe you got to belittle other genres just because you love this artist.
That's so true.
When you listen to the clarity of certain music in the culture like this is a lot more intense than it is listening to a lot of they shit. They're not talking about nothing.
That's so true.
That's what I'm saying. They try to discredit other races because of that. But there is no that music without us. You get what I'm saying?
They don't want to admit that.
They don't have to admit it. It's a fact.
Right.
This is stupid, man. music on it is amazing.
Yes.
She coming around.
Yeah. She's coming around
She coming
now.
around.
Yeah.
That's all I was going to say. You don't have to pause it. I only want to talk if it's something that adds to the story. I don't want to talk just because.
Yeah.
She coming around.
Yeah, agreed. It's a good thing.
Yeah, because he's a good guy in the story.
Okay, vocals.
classic.
Yeah.
This shit crazy.
It's okay.
classic, bro. That's a classic.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Even from where we are now, I'm already willing to say this is an S tier album. This is a classic.
Oh yeah, we need this.
This is a classic. Yeah, I think this is a vinyl I would like to have.
Yeah.
Because it's like we can have all of the albums that we have. We both like them for the majority of it.
Yeah.
But I want to have like a separate collection of vinyls that we picked out together too. This shit right here is a classic, bro.
Yeah, I can see us vibing to this.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, I love this.
I think also something that I did want to point out, even in the written and producing section, is the same handful of people. This is the magic of music you get when you lock in with a team and y'all come up with a product together.
Yeah.
There's a difference between locking in with a core group like Jimmy Jam, getting in there with New Edition to do Heartbreak, or getting in there with Janet Jackson to do her albums. When you lock in with somebody that y'all build something pure together, the music comes out more cohesive.
I agree.
Because the music, I'm not gonna lie, everything's perfect.
It is perfect.
And when the music describes perfectly the story without us having to talk too much about it. She's coming along, bro.
Yeah, she is. They're together.
Yeah, now they
they're
vibing.
They're vibing.
She's starting to listen to what he got to say.
Yeah.
And I love how this song is really like, under all of how beautiful it sounds, he's not over singing, number one. It's
that's so
gorgeous.
True. And that's how you know, like, he's not over singing, but it's still so beautiful.
It's heavenly.
Yeah.
Like, something could be angelic without, I forget who I was talking to when they were saying, you can be a gorgeous singer without having to do all that riffing and running.
Yeah, that doesn't make you a good singer.
No, it doesn't, not necessarily. And this music is just as clear, but I like the fact that this song is just talking about having sex on and on until they get noise complaints and the cops got to come break the shit up.
Yeah.
See, but I love that it's sexually suggestive instead of having to be so vulgar.
Which music was like that back then.
Songs like Neighbors Know My Name and shit like that is influenced by music that come with this theme.
Yeah, that when they say like this is type of music like you can play around kids and kids don't
won't know what's
going on. Like,
exactly.
Right.
I love the sexual innuendo. That's like a big thing in music back then.
Yeah.
They didn't have to use such strong words to get the point across.
That's so
that was beautiful music right there.
Yeah.
I love the album.
This is going on the playlist, by the way.
Yeah, this shit's fire.
Yeah.
I'm ready. But this album is a classic.
Yeah.
This album is a classic.
I can see why it's essential.
Damn. That's crazy.
Lead me on, girl, if you must. Take my heart and my love. Take of me all that you want. And if there's a thing that you need, I'd give you the breath that I breathe. And if ever you yearn for the love in me, whenever, wherever, whatever, baby, whenever, wherever, whatever.
These songs are classics, bro.
Papa, baby, wish I knew if I could be the one that you love forever and a day, baby. Oh yeah. And if there's a thing that you need,
For you and your blood, I will bleed. Bro, what?
if ever you yearn for the love in me, whenever, wherever, whatever, baby, whenever, wherever, whatever. give you the rain. And if ever you yearn for the love in me, whenever, wherever, whatever, baby. Whenever, wherever, whatever.
Damn, this shit a classic. Damn, I ain't hear R&B album this good in a minute.
Oh my gosh,
In a minute.
shaking my head.
Yeah, this shit is a classic.
That was gorgeous.
Damn. No, bro, his taste is immaculate, bro. You went crazy with this one.
This was great.
This
Great
might
suggestion.
be. This is the best R&B album I heard in a while.
Yeah.
Like, period, though.
Yeah, and that song was so gorgeous. That's probably one of the most beautiful songs I've heard.
Ever. The
If I
songs
was-
in here are gorgeous, bro.
For real, if I was
Damn.
listening to this by myself, I probably would have cried.
I feel you. Because it's like, yo, you remember we were talking about why men love Ella Mai's album so much more than women do?
Yeah.
Because the context of that album is the way that a logical man, that's the type of woman's love that you pray to have.
Right.
It's not about Ella Mai. It's just the fact that she feels so openly and strongly to sing about the way she loved her man in front of the world.
Right.
Even if it make you look stupid, the fact that you're willing to talk about the parts of your relationship that's not perfect or when you feel rejected,
Yeah.
but you still willing to give everything you got just to make it last.
Right.
That's why men love it, because she's not quitting on them.
Right.
In a world where so many women want to be city girls or they
Right.
want to be those type of people that I don't need no nigga. You don't need no nigga, but it's good to be loved by somebody.
That's true. When you have somebody that makes you feel that way,
You should talk about that. People need to hear that.
I agree.
And this, for the simplicity of it is fire, but I love that the chorus of it says so much just in one line. He's like, whenever you prepare, or like, all right, I'm willing to sacrifice everything that I have. Whenever you choose that you're ready, and whenever you feel like the time is prepared for us to become a union, I'm ready to do it. Wherever you are in the world, I'll find my way to you. And whatever it is that you need, I'm willing to give my life for you. Everything is powerful in this song.
Yeah.
That's not the way that women, underneath all of the bullshit and the false bravado,
Yeah.
this is how a woman wants to be loved or viewed by their man.
Yeah.
It's just when you don't believe in it anymore, it's hard to say that out loud because it doesn't feel real.
Yeah. When you've never been treated a certain way, it's kind of hard to think that that's real.
But this album kind of tell that story. It's talking about a woman that's in a position that most women are modern day.
Right.
Because he literally said, because of where you've been and the way you got your heart broken, you can't believe that this can be real.
Right.
But it's telling a narrative of that, but letting it be known that it's still somebody willing to pursue you completely. So I think that's beautiful.
It is.
Oh, this album's a classic, bro.
It is. We need that.
Yeah, we rated it already, though. It's a 5, for real.
Oh yeah.
This is a
yeah.
classic.
I don't even know what song we're on, but it's already a 5.
Man, this shit a classic. You can tell these are live instruments too.
Yeah, the music is beautiful.
It's beautiful. I pulled it up on here so you can see where we are.
Lonely's the only other company.
The lyrics, bro.
Unless you're the love, no other love can be. Lonely's the only other company. Unless you're the love, no other love can
shit nasty, bro. Lonely's the only classic.
Since you went away from me,
Yeah, yeah. The register drop.
Yeah, that was hard.
What? That's crazy. This nigga ain't nothing to be played with
No,
for
for
real.
real. Better play that shit.
Yeah, bro, for real. You've been married to me too long. That shit's nasty. This is your love, no other love can be. That shit's that, yo.
That was gorgeous.
Yeah, bro, I'm done rating it though. That's why I'm just every
Yeah.
time I'm saying shit a classic.
Yeah, all the songs have been
A classic. It ain't
fives
even-
all across the board.
There's not been any low moments the entire album. This shit is a classic.
And like, I've always wanted to go to a jazz club, but now I really want to.
I want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what you know how I always say, I'm envious of our parents' time because I would like to go to clubs where they play music like this.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's what, because I feel like the energy of the people in that room are different. They're going to the club.
Nobody rowdy is gonna be at
That's what I'm saying.
somewhere like that. I want to go and it's other couples or just other people in love, just slow dancing and
That's what I'm saying.
like I would love that.
That's what people like. Like they dress up, and not even in suits and shit. But people got on linen suits or they got on like cocktail dresses. They going out to have a good time. It's not about being out in the mix.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because if they made something like that, they probably the age limit would probably be 30 and up.
But I think that's fine.
It's
though.
fair, but like, dang,
And I think it should be places. No, places like this should be made for married couples.
I agree. Married couples.
That's what. But I think that would bring more allure to it though.
That's true.
Because it's something that is perpetuating the fact that there's at least one business that their marketing plan isn't to individualize everybody.
That's true.
Something that's promoting the fact that we believe in love in this business model. And we're selling an experience to help build y'all love. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. We probably shouldn't have put that in the video because we could have did that.
Damn, yeah.
But no, all right. This is the part of the movie where she was getting caught up in it and she was starting to trust herself a little bit more to recognize that this could really be what I've been looking for. But this is in every movie, every story I always talk about. There's a part where you always revert back to what's familiar.
That's true.
That's where the voice in the back of her head convinced her that no, this shit can't be real. And she started to disappear on him. So I love the fact that this is that part in the movie where they break up.
Yeah.
Right? And I like the fact that he's coming from a place of he heartbroken, but it's not heartbroken in terms of the only way that I can fix or mend my broken heart is to go out there and change who I am. He still has faith in the fact that you are the exact person that he's supposed to be with. So I'm willing to be with nobody if it's not going to be with you.
I love that.
If you're the only company that I want in my life, being lonely is the only other company that I will require to be in my presence. You know those moments in movies like Love Jones or shit like that where if it's not you, it doesn't feel natural to be around other women. When you get those zoom-ins where they sitting in the strip club and there's a woman all coming over to offer them a dance, but they just staring off into space because they got dragged out by their friends.
Yeah.
Not because they going out there to pursue something.
Right.
Or when they meet new women that are beautiful and they want to love you, they might be good women too.
Yeah.
But you're not that special somebody that I need, so I'll never be who I am with her for you.
Right.
And that's something that you've heard me talk about a million times. Is like women who desire married men or women who try to pull you outside of your marriage, somebody like me at least, you got to recognize I'm not naturally who I am for you in general.
Yeah.
So the version of me that you have, other females won't get it if they have me. I'm not really no fucking, that shit dead.
Yeah, I know you, yeah.
So it's like, I like the fact that he allowed love to change his heart to a fact that you're the only person that I'm willing to be with. I can't see it with nobody else.
Right.
Like that line for the chorus is hard. Lonely's the only other company. Unless you're the love, no other love can be. That's everything. So we at that point where she allowed her intrusive thoughts and her insecurities to creep back in and convince her that you're moving too fast, you're gonna get your heart broken again. They broke up and she disappeared. That's where we at in the movie.
Right.
This movie play like Love Jones or some shit like that.
Yeah.
This shit different, bro.
Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna
how it ends.
Yeah.
That shit, this is like watching a movie.
Yeah, I love it.
I love black movies, bro.
Me too.
I love black movies. But do you have anything to add?
No. I was thinking that in my head when the song started, like, okay, they're not together anymore.
Yeah, they broke
this
up.
is the turning point.
But she ran off.
But she ran off, yeah. That's so true.
I love it. And the cover art's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the cover art too. It's so like a lot of meaning and it's so simple.
Come on. It's very 90s.
It's very 90s.
It's very 90s. I love it. Damn, this shit is a classic, bro. We gotta get this album.
We gotta
get this album. It's a classic.
Reunion.
Girl, she came back. Maybe, or this is him, right? voices I've ever heard in my life.
Literally.
Nigga, in my life.
This is a singer right here.
It's very few people. He was born to sing, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is perfect.
This shit that can't be taught.
You can't teach it, right? God damn. Every song's perfect. Am I wrong?
Perfect, yeah.
They all like, I think, all right, so I get to the point before we start going off on a tangent. So it's at that point now where obviously she came to her senses and came back to him. But this is like a part of a movie where even though she comes back, it's still apprehension because she's so used to dealing with the type of guys that is so tit for tat. If you retreat away from making a man feel valued, you're used to when you coming back, the energy in the room being different. Like they ignoring you or they don't really have the same energy that they initially approached you with.
Yes.
But what I love about it is the fact that this album is built for the relationship that's contingent on a man that's emotionally mature. It's the fact that he's allowing her the space to be human instead of judging her for going through ebbs and flows.
Right.
He understands what it, because it's like this is the level of emotional maturity that he's been destroyed by love before. But he recognizes that even though he might have been in a space before where I felt like I would never be able to love a certain way again, once you meet a woman that changes your entire perspective, you recognize that I would do myself a disservice to not give it everything that I got.
Right.
So when she came back, she was welcomed with love instead of judgment.
I love that.
And I think what make that cool is, even in the way of a song like this, that's a spectacle and it's like, that's a metaphor in itself. Not only did you come back and he embraced you with open arms, but he made it a celebratory moment. Like it was a song that made it seem like the reunion that we have is a moment that I should give you praise for overcoming negative emotions. Instead, you get what I'm saying? Shit really, I think the music is crazy too and the voice is ridiculous. But the lyrics on this album is really insane, bro.
That's true. And I was literally thinking that, like, in the middle of the song, just like, I love how, like, he's celebrating her for coming back.
For giving yourself the space. But this shit different.
Yeah, and that is true. Sometimes, like, you know, you're human, so whatever. And then you come back and things aren't the same.
It's different.
It's like, well, what was the point of that?
Or you come back and they went out and experienced a different life without you. You come back and they've been with other women. Like the first couple of lines in the song, he literally was saying, where's that line that I like? First of all of this part is beautiful.
Yes.
I'm always here, I'm in your ear, love stereo, so don't you fear. Where's that one line that I like? I forget where it was. I thought it was on this song, but essentially he was saying like, you know, since you left, no other love has been here.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a passive way of saying that, like, I haven't given myself away to nobody else. I was waiting on you to come back.
I think that's
a beautiful thing to say to somebody.
It is. I think that's like real love. How can you say you love somebody so much or you're willing to do something, like give your love to them, if the 1 minute I leave, you've been with other people?
I agree. I think if love is, and that's something that we all can grow in. I think if love is real, it shouldn't be circumstantial. You know, like you always hear people talk about loving somebody unconditionally and how that seems somewhat impossible.
Right.
I think if you truly do love somebody, no matter what happens, you're willing to find a way for y'all to make it work.
I agree.
Like true unconditional love does sound impossible from the outside looking in.
Right.
But if you really want to be with somebody and you make a choice that you're going to make it work no matter what happens, then you can do that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a narrative of like we watching a Tyler Perry movie where the mom stayed with a dude that was hurting their children or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Because that's something that you don't respect yourself and you don't love your children.
Right.
You that fucking lonely and heartbroken on the inside that you will put up with anything.
Yeah,
that's not what this is at all. That's naivety.
That's
like
stupidity.
you a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This is something that at the core they both good people.
Right.
But we all deal with fears that make us run away from positive things.
That's true.
Because positive things don't seem real.
That's true. I mean, I felt that way before. I might have not ran away, but like when you're dealing with somebody that's good to you, you're just like, this can't be real.
Yeah, you're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, I feel like.
Like something's gonna happen. Like somebody about to come to me as a woman, or I'm about to find something in your dresser that's out of pocket. Like something gotta be wrong with you.
And maybe in a way, when she came back, she was assuming it was gonna be different.
Yeah.
Like she thought when she came back, he would reveal who he really was. But when it continued to be exactly what he showed you all the way throughout the whole movie, it's like, all right, it's kind of getting to a point where it's undeniable.
Like I might just be safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is crazy.
Yeah, I love this.
To have dynamics singing, to have dynamics of singing falsetto and singing in your low register, that shit's different.
It is.
You gotta really know ball to know how crazy that is. Or even when he's singing from a low register and one word and to the next word take it up, that's not regular
That's
shit.
technique. That's
different.
Yeah.
Because his voice got dynamics high.
Yeah.
Most people like your falsetto's flat, but you just trying to get there.
Right.
He can riff in falsetto. That's for a man is crazy.
Yeah, for a man is
That's
insane.
crazy. It is. Bro.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, this shit's different. I would go as far as to say this is one of the best voices I ever heard.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Literally.
I'm ready. rare though that like every single song is a classic.
Yeah,
How rare
strange.
is that to you? Like,
That's very rare.
I think so. Like with music that I've considered to be albums, for something to be a classic, I have to like really genuinely love every song. Yeah, but to be a classic album and every single song on it is its own classic
That's special.
bro, this shit is so all right. What makes this one cool, even down to the title of the song, with him talking about, you know, singing Sweet Lady, but I like that he wrote it sweet in terms of a place to be in. So I like that it's really talking about how this woman is someone that inside your love is where I want to be. You get what I'm saying? I think that's something that's deep. Niggas not paying attention to shit like that.
That's so true.
It's like being inside you is like being inside the most beautiful place I could live in life. That's what makes that shit crazy, number one. But I think songs like this is crazy because this is not just him talking to her about, okay, this is your problems, you need to work on this. But this is him taking accountability for the fact that the man that I am for you is not who I've always been. The way that we love each other and the way that you make me feel is the reason why I feel as though this is for the first time I've ever elevated to a level like this. Most times when you're in relationships with a lot of people, you kind of just meet them where they are.
Right.
Or y'all match energy, whether for better or for worse.
Yeah.
But this is the type of woman that made him want to be a better man and allow her to make herself up to that level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like the fact that it's saying, it's taking accountability for the fact that, yeah, I might not have always been this guy. So I don't want you to approach where we going thinking that I'm just a perfect person. I haven't always been a great guy, but I want to be for you. And I like the fact that when she came back, he had a ring to propose.
I love that.
So it's like, that kind of give the energy that from the first time he realized how he felt, he went out and bought a ring, but he never had the opportunity until now.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is the most beautiful gesture at this point in the movie because she already, the way I picture it, when she left, she was home crying. You know what I'm saying? She was feeling just as bad as he was.
Right.
That separation anxiety of knowing that you're not where you're supposed to be. So when she came back, not only did she expect the energy to be different, and not only was it not what she expected, but she was embraced with more love by him saying, you know what? I never want you to be able to leave again. You should marry me, type of thing. That shit is really crazy.
Yeah, that's deep. That's such a special type
And
of love.
they talking slick in the lyrics too, because even with something like this, the lines of the chorus is representative of an infinity symbol. Like, see, I know, like, with me, the way I read words, I really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this shit right here, where's that line? All right. Sweet lady, don't sweet lady, don't worry. Ain't no end to what this ring wants to begin with you. So, like, if you think about, like, the cyclical shape of what a ring represents, right?
Right.
But then you think about, you know, how this is the start of something, giving you this ring. But when I'm giving it to you signifies the fact that I want it to last forever. So think about how an infinity symbol is shaped. And I like the way that he said, the second time, he said the same line, but with this ring, and what this ring brings is I. I like the fact that that's like an infinity symbol with an exclamation point to let you know that I want this to last forever and a day. It's like putting extra emphasis on the fact that this is a forever thing.
Yeah.
I know most people wouldn't have said. No, I'm the only person I know that will pull some shit like that out of that.
Literally, that's why.
But that shit
smart,
is
man.
different, bro. They talking slick, bro. Whoever wrote this shit, you a pimp, nigga.
I love that.
That shit different.
Yeah.
But now that I read it to you like that, you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
That shit crazy.
I love that. That's really sweet.
That shit crazy, bro. Nah, that shit crazy.
instrumental.
That shit is different, bro. I think this the reprise.
Okay.
Like when you're watching a musical and it has a reprise of a song.
Yes.
It's probably just the music of it, like the instrumental. So, all right. The only thing we do gotta do, because he requested the live, because this woman's work was the part of it.
Okay.
Wanted to do the live version of that.
Well, that's a song that we all should know.
Everybody knows that song. I think it's this one. Let me see. Don't ever wonder, shouldn't I realize?
I feel like I've seen that video before, low key. Or just clips of it.
Yeah, it is this one. You're the highest of the high.
Imagine being able to build
I'm about to eat this shit up. Oh my god.
The song we're about to do is a song written and produced on an album that came out, I think 7 or 8 years ago. An artist by the name of Kate Bush. I don't know if you all are familiar with her, but she is the bomb, truly.
I think that's the lady that sings Running Up That Hill.
Okay, that does sound familiar.
Singing that live is nasty.
Pray God you can go. Oh, stand outside this woman's work, this woman's work. Oh, it's hard on the man. Now his part is over. Now starts the craft of the fall. I know you've got a little life in you left. I know you've got a lot of strength left. I know you've got a little life in you left. I know you've got a lot of strength left. I shouldn't be crying, but I just can't let it show. I shouldn't be hoping, but I can't stop thinking. All the things we should have said that I never said. All the things we should have done that we never did. All the things we should have given but I didn't. Oh, darling, make it go. Make it go away.
This nigga bodied this shit.
Give me these make it go away.
That shit is ridiculous. And it's
Lord.
like, so basically that's a cover, and it wasn't anything that was a part of the album, but similar to like a band I listen to now named Sleep Token. I've done quite a few of their albums, and when they put out deluxes, what they do is they pick very popular songs to cover and add those to their albums because it fits into the dynamic and the story of what the album was going for overall. Like, for example, they've done covers to like Hey Y'all by Outkast or Wanna Dance With Somebody by Whitney Houston, songs like that. They even did a Billie Eilish song that they added to it. So I think even though that song wasn't written by him or even intended for the project itself, I like the fact that Kaz had enough mindfulness to understand that that song, because this was right after he put out his debut album, so he didn't put out another album before this. So the songs that he chose to include, well, my assumption would be he did MTV Unplugged. That's what this album was. I'm assuming he sung the songs from his debut album.
Right.
And throughout that set, he decided to add that into it.
I like
You get what I'm saying? Because it weaved into the storyline. What I do like is, I think it do fall very much so in line with it, because that song is applicable to now that, you know, they're about to get married, you know, they're engaged, because the sweet theme that was essentially the last song on the album it was just a bunch of sex sounds in terms of the atmosphere that was going on in the room after he proposed and they started to make love, and it was just a very enjoyable moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the first time, she took part in for the first time she allowed herself to take part in the atmosphere that he's been surrounded by since they met each other. But this song kind of applies to what it would be like fast forward now that they married, and it's a song where he's still the same man and giving her credit for the power of a woman. He gives her credit for being the type of person that she was and the power that she brought into the dynamic of them as a couple. But it also talks about what it's like to inevitably go through hard times in marriage. Because, you know, when y'all going through things, maybe they've not as going as far as taking breaks, but through arguments they had, they say a lot of things that they shouldn't have said to one another. They fall out. Maybe she left. And this is like one of those things that, you know, it's been such a beautiful courting all the way up until they got into the hardships of marriage. But now that y'all fall into this place, this is him sitting there by himself and really thinking about, damn, reminiscing on all of the aspects of where they come from, recognizing all of the things that they say to each other that they shouldn't have, and all of the things that he should have said in place of being aggressive towards the situation. Like, the way that I love you, you don't deserve me talking down to you, or you don't deserve me to yell at you or curse you out. Right. They always say, like, when you get separation from the situation, that's when you start to recognize all of the things that you should have said. Or when we talk about being in the middle of an argument as a couple, mindfully, in those moments, you know exactly how to nip the argument in the bud and what to say to make it better right now. Right. But your pride doesn't allow you to say the better things in those moments. That's so true. When you arguing, you don't want to lose the argument. So you go bar for bar with each other to the point where it explodes. And when they go on, you're like, I know I should have fucking fixed that when I saw it elevating, I knew what to say and I didn't say it. Pride is a hell of a thing. It is. But I like the fact that that's the humanity of it too. Because to somebody who doesn't dig as deep into that album as we just did, when you step back from it, it could read like a fairy tale, because most women wouldn't believe there's that patient and loving of a man, or emotionally mature of a man out there that would be willing to go that hard just to prove that they love you. Right. But this song tied into it brings humanity back to it, because that's what their love story was. And that album played like a love story that they asked, how did y'all meet each other? And that album is what the story that they told somebody was. But this is what it's like when you really doing life with somebody. That's true. It's not going to always be beautiful. It's not. I've always heard, even from like older people, being married for 50, 60, however many years, you go through so many phases, y'all change as people. Y'all can fall out of love with one another, but y'all can find your way back if you choose to.
Yeah.
So it's just recognizing that just because you love somebody and you want to be with them forever, it won't always be without, what's the word I'm looking for? There will be components on the outside of your relationship that combat the positivity that you're trying to keep inside that bubble.
That's true.
So I like that this album brings it back to earth for people that might think that he's painting a fairy tale.
Right.
No, this was our story.
Right.
Now let me tell you where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
We still go through shit. We break up, we argue, we fight like regular people.
Right, like a regular couple would.
But us getting here has nothing to do with where we are right now.
Right.
But even in the hard times, he's still willing to acknowledge the fact that she is the strength in their marriage.
Yeah.
And as long as he's willing to clear all of it up and they're willing to come back together, they know they can find a way to get back to love. That's what the most beautiful part about the whole thing is.
I love that.
What you think?
I agree. As long as you find your way back, like you guys are both willing, then.
I think the hardest part of life, not even just marriage, is recognizing that you're not actually in control of how anything goes.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to kind of be at any kind of peace is recognizing that you got to let go of all of the aspects of your life that you can't control. That's easier said than done for everybody.
It is.
But you'll never be happy if you keep thinking that every time something goes wrong is your fault.
Right.
Sometimes life was just destined to go a certain way, or maybe you were meant to learn a certain lesson through that experience.
Yeah.
They say that God teach you a lot of lessons through heartbreak. He teach like the way that when you go through heartache, whether it's losing somebody that you love or a broken relationship, sometimes somebody that you loved with everything that you had, losing them opened you up and gave you the clarity to be prepared for what the real love story is going to be.
That's so true.
Or sometimes you have people that, when I talk about, I get timid about the thought of thinking that, our parents have to pass one day. Mm-hmm. You have that fear of not being able to survive once a parent is gone.
Right.
But I think you discover your own strength and making it through that storm that's inevitably coming. That's my point.
That's true.
The fact that everybody has to die is one of those uncontrollable things.
Right.
Can you control the fact that one day your parents have to pass?
Of course not.
There's nothing you can do, but the anxiety leading up to it makes you think, man, I might lose myself with them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you make it through, you're able to look back and be like, damn, maybe there was a lesson for me to be learned even through heartbreak. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I think stories like this can be powerful, and it feels more relatable when it comes from our culture, because the story that the media perpetuates is not that Black people are rooted in love and understanding and patience. It makes us look chaotic, and it makes us look aggressive and angry criminals, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But the truth is, there's no one way to describe a whole group of anybody.
That's true.
There's different people in every different section of life. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Like, even if you wanted to take it a step further, you could imagine that the last song and going into this aspect of it could be, if you wanted to imagine something to make it all beautiful, the movie could have started off with the movie being a flashback. Think of like The Wood or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. It could start off with maybe their kids sitting down in front of them asking, how did you and mommy meet each other? And then the album is the representation of the story that they told their children.
Right.
And that's how we got to have y'all. That could be boom. We've seen movies like that happen.
Yeah.
Or think of like How I Met Your Mother, the TV show.
Right.
Shit like where every season is literally a flashback.
Right. I've never seen that, but yeah.
The whole point of it,
Yeah.
I think shit like that is really cool.
I love that. That is cool.
If you choose to want to make it like a more interesting story. That's just how my brain works.
Yeah. I feel like art can be however you take it.
It's open to interpretation.
Yeah.
It is. But I feel like we broke it down to get to the root of what it stood for at the very least.
Yeah. This is definitely the most loving project I've heard.
Yeah, man. In a while, if not ever.
That's so true. It be music like this that just always reminds you that love is the answer. Love is still alive, and people are still very much in love, even if it's not pushed. And it just makes you want to be more in love.
I agree. And that kind of comes back to being willing to do things without recognition. Mm-hmm. Because the best love stories don't always get told. The fairy tale stories are the ones that when you think of like Romeo and Juliet's or all of those stories where the passion is the root of what the story that's being told is about.
Right.
People don't always get their personal love stories told.
That's true.
It's a lot of older people you meet that maybe the husband or the wife passed away. And when they talk about them, you can see them light up talking about how much of an honor it was to spend their life with whoever that person was.
Yeah.
People's story like that, these are regular people. They're not celebrities.
Yeah.
They're not famous. Who won't tell their story? Except for them telling us.
Right, that's true.
So I love the fact that that album was kind of like us being invited into their story. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
And I think it, like you said, it gives you hope that, you know, everybody should be blessed enough to welcome that type of love when it presents itself. Or like, you know, you survive long enough to see it.
Right.
Whatever way you want to take it.
I agree.
But what would you add on that, if you have anything to add?
No, I think that was beautifully said. Yeah. I think you said everything that I could say.
I think when we talked about that stuff in the past, I don't like to force you to have something to say if you don't. So I definitely respect that.
Yeah.
This shit, man, it's a perfect album.
Literally.
So obviously we're gonna give it a 5 or a 10 or whatever you want to call it. It's a perfect album.
Both 5/10s. Yeah, this is literally a perfect album.
But if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching it on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell so you stay in tune every time we listen to some more soul music like this or wherever the channel takes us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kaz for recommending this. Your music taste has been impeccable so far.
Yes, it has.
Because every album that we've listened to has been something that, like, damn, we love them.
Yeah.
Even before you started getting into them, when I listened to De La Soul or like Common's albums, they were amazing too.
You was listening to Common for like
Big bro,
a long time after that.
Tell you, this shit fire. But we appreciate you and we appreciate your support.
Yes,
and
we do.
You can put the Patreon.
Make sure y'all scan this lovely QR code for our Patreon. Shout out to all of our patrons. Make sure I go check that out for full-length reactions like this one. We got movies up there, more music up there. So yeah, make sure you go check that out.
And I mean, a lot of the times, like I said, if albums, because especially older stuff, they can get blocked on YouTube. So the point of saying stuff like that is because if this doesn't get a chance to get out on YouTube as an album, it'll be exclusively on Patreon. Yes. So when you scan the QR code, it's not just, you supporting us more, but it also gives you access to all of the stuff that YouTube wouldn't allow for us to put up.
Right.
Because then reactions like this, they can kind of be like, damn, it got forced behind the paywall. No, a lot of shit on YouTube, their copyright system, it's not like a human being is doing it. It's like automated.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So some shit they get blocked from you, somebody could have got fully monetized for.
That's true.
There's no really rhyme or reason to it. So scan the QR code if you want to be able to see this, just in case it doesn't make it out on YouTube. Because if it gets, if it's able to go out, I'll put it on YouTube, of course. But just in case it's not, this would be the place to listen to it. And we hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Make sure you comment down below and let us know if you feel like there's anything we might have missed in the storyline. And what's your favorite songs of this album too? Yeah. Because I would have to look through them again to see what I think my favorite would be. Right now it's either Ascension or Till the Cops Come Knocking. Right now off the top of my head.
I think that one's my favorite too. Yeah. Till the Cops Come Knocking.
There's some shit on here for sure. But until next time, I go by the name of Fob, and this is my beautiful wife.
Janae.
And we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.